But yep, I mean that's part of it. Is giving and how important it is. And when I'm talking about the internet, man, yes, I get a lot of my stuff off of Facebook or the internet, YouTube, on the two churches that I attend or one I want to follow. One of them's across the country, so I chime in daily through Facebook Lives, right? And in my local church, if I can't make it, I'm chiming in online through YouTube. So people are getting church online, and you can also give online. You can give through the mail. You can give your tithes that way, but it's important to start giving. I myself need to do better about paying my tithes and giving. But I'm a giving person. We're a giving family, so we do give. Sometimes it doesn't have to be monetarily. Some people are like, give? I ain't got two nickels to rub together. You talking about give? What do you mean give? I get it. But it doesn't always have to be monetarily. You can give back with time, right? You can go down to the mission, take your kids down to the mission and feed the homeless. You can go down to the mission and just give them blankets or socks or clothes that you don't need, whatever. That's giving, right? Give to the Salvation Army. It's giving. People need that stuff. Here we got a bunch of clothes and things like, and people just throw it away. No, give it. Give it to somebody that can use that stuff. Okay? It's very important. And when you give something to somebody, they are touched. They might not say it, you may not see it, but trust and believe they are touched when they receive, especially when they're in need. Sometimes they don't even have words for it. And I know I've been there. 6, 7 years ago, we had a house fire. It was devastating, lost everything. Our first home that we purchased, we were in it for 8 months. People that don't know the story, we were in it for 8 months. Christmas time hits. We go out and what do? Right? We shop. We go buy a bunch of stuff. Christmas, right? That's what everybody do, right? Spend money. That's what they want you to do. So we went and spent a little money for Christmas. Bikes, brand new TVs, for the house and all their gifts, right? 2 days after Christmas, 2 days, it was a house fire. Wife was at work. I was just getting home from work, and I worked a late night shift nursing. And I'm laying on the couch half asleep, my little girl, and next thing we're all in our pajamas, and you got bam, just what was that? What is going on? My son comes out. Lo and behold, I'm so tired of working a 12-hour shift. I was just like, hey, go see what that was. I didn't know what it was. It sounded like it was just a picture falling off the wall, and I can vividly hear it today, and that's literally what it sounded like. So that's why I sent my son to go check it out, or else I wouldn't have done it. But I was like, hey, what was that? Go check it out, because both my kids boys stuck their head out. They go downstairs. My youngest one, who is 14 now, so he had to be every bit 7 or 8. And I was like, Dad, it's a fire. What? I run downstairs. Yep, fire. Just going. So didn't get enough time to put it out. All right, grab the kids. Let's go. Let's go outside. Let's get out. It's time to get out. And it was rough sitting there watching your home burn and literally losing everything. And long story short, we got gifts. We received. I'm not even the person that likes taking or receiving gifts. That's just me. I like to be the giver. But in this case, obviously, it was changed and it was different. Salvation Army came by. I think they gave us like $500 or something. They're like, "Hey, here with some toiletries." They're like, "Here you guys go." We didn't ask. That's what they do. They showed up and give. So for everybody that has a fire, Salvation Army, they kicked in. They showed up, right? And then I had a neighbor that showed up like the next day or 2 days later. I'm in my garage, cleaning out my garage or just sifting through stuff, still here, just in a maze, like, man, I can't believe this happened. And the dude walked up and just looking all nosy, just looking all in my garage, just walking by. I'm like, what the heck? My first instinct was like, I'm burning up over here. I'm fuming. Like, we just lost everything, and you over here being nosy and being all up in my business, like, for real? But I didn't say nothing, and I was about to say so. I was this close. And dude walked up and was just like, hey, I just wanted to give you guys something. I didn't know what to do, but I just wanted to help and I wanted to give. I can't even remember the words. but it was like $200 or $150 or something like that. And I was just like, at first, like, I don't need your money. Like, I don't need your pity. Like, that's just me with so much pride that I have. And I'm sitting here thinking, too, and looking at the wife and the kids. And I'm like, boy, you better take this money. You tripping. You just lost your home and you going to turn down $100? All I could say was, thank you. I didn't even have the words. All I could say, literally, was, thank you. I said, I appreciate that. Um, it was a stranger. A stranger. You know how many family members gave me money? You know how many family members reached out and was like, do you need anything? I got you. Very few. Very few. And this is family. And I got a big family on both sides. I mean, I got a large family. On my dad's side, it was like 11 of them, 10 or 11 of them, right? My mom, there was three. But on her dad's side, there's like, there's a few. I don't even know them all. But regardless, I got a nice sized family. And I had maybe one or two that reached out and they helped out with, some clothes for the kids, maybe a few toys or something. Um, I remember another cousin, Latoya, helped out with dishes. So we had some plates and silverware, stuff like that. But that's it. I can't name. I really thank you, Latoya. I appreciate it. I can't name how many. I mean, I can't to say, oh, such and such gave me 100. Such and such gave me this. Such and such. I cannot name them. And I'm sure there was a couple that reached out, but I can't remember. But I do remember for sure Latoya helped us out. So thank you once again. But this is family. Anybody say, hey, I got 50 for you? My sister helped, by the way. My sister did help. Obviously, that's close to home. She helped. But people didn't even give to me, my family. They didn't even say, hey, I got $20 here. My last 20, but here. It goes a long way when you give, folks. And so I'm not going to sit here and say that I wasn't teary eyed, because I was. I was like, man, I can't believe this stranger just walked over and gave me $100. He don't know me, but he just saw how hurt we were, and he saw the devastation when looking at my property. So there's one example of giving and how powerful it can be. And I was just like, man, I was amazed that this dude did that. While all the other cars are just driving by, looking, driving by, looking, driving by, looking. Family members that just see it on Facebook or whatever. Friends saw it on Facebook because yes, I posted it on Facebook, and they're like, hey, hope you're okay. Everybody said, yeah, we're praying for you. Everybody did that. At the end of the day, it was like we were in time of need. And yeah, I didn't necessarily need everybody's money. It's just the thought that it's nice and it goes a long way. It's all about how you make a person feel. Okay, I don't care if it was $10. It was like, here, I got it. So I'm not to say this to bash my family or anything like that. Just to say, hey, oh, I wish you were there, or anything like that. Because no, I mean, we had insurance. We both still had jobs. Like, so it wasn't like we were hurting as far as that goes. But when you lose everything, you don't realize how much you need. When clothes is gone, furniture is gone, toiletry is gone, like everything. So we were in an extended stay for a month, and it was rough. I don't wish that upon anybody. But please give, especially if your family's in the time of need or you see somebody hurting. Every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. Start giving, and start thanking God and thanking for your blessings, because, like I said, it could always be worse. Could always be worse. And so that's the first thing I do before I eat my meal is I bless my food and I say, thank you, Lord, for this food that I'm about to receive. And bless others. Hopefully they can receive it too. Food, warmth, and shelter. In the morning, I pray. You wake up, you got to say thanks for him waking you up. Today is the day that the Lord made. So let's live, be glad, happy, and rejoice in it. Okay. We don't just say these things. These are powerful affirmations, but they're powerful when you do say them, but they're more powerful when you do them and when you act upon them. And they're more powerful when you do these things daily. Start doing these things daily and see how your life changes. Start thanking God when you wake up. Start blessing your food. Start seeing how things change in the power of the Lord. All right, that's it for my church today. But start giving in order to receive. Y'all want to receive blessings and abundance and all that. Ask God for it, but start giving. You got to start giving with time, sacrifices, effort, and yes, you might have to give monetarily as well. Start giving. You want to level up? Start giving, all right? And start thanking God. I'm telling you, because it's powerful. Whatever level you're at, wherever you at, respect it and say thank you for bringing me here. So God, thank you for bringing me here. It might be hurting. Well, we might be hurting at this present time, but I know that this is just a present time that's just for only a minute because I am not going to allow myself to stay where I am. And I know God is not going to allow me to stay where I am long as I give, long as I follow the word, and long as I put in effort and work. Because that's the problem. People say, oh, you got to have faith, but without work, faith is dead, right? So you got to put in work. So if you want to level up, to my friends, family members out there, start doing these things. Just start giving. And I'm not saying you got to go give to a stranger, but you got family members that might need something, go give. Just give back something. It's Christmas time, holiday season coming up. Give. Pick a family that you can donate a gift to. It could be one gift, and that kid might not have nothing, and that one gift that you spent $25 on is going to bring a difference to that child. Like, man, I didn't have anything. And to you, you're like, oh, it was just $25. But to them, it's a lot. Just start giving. When I was at Remax, I gave from every transaction. Every closing I had, I gave and I donated. Every one I donated to Children's Miracle Network or of some sort. I gave and I donated. That's just me. I'm a giver. So I want to start receiving. In order to do that, you got to give. But I've always been a giver. That's just me and my blood. Sometimes people try to take advantage. And I'm like, hey, not no more. But if the time calls and sees fit, or whatever the wording is, I can't even talk. I will give. Okay, I'm trying to get my point across about giving, how important it is. But please start doing that and start thanking God, so you can start leveling up and getting your blessings. A lot of times, you guys got blessings up there. You got them. You got them. They up there waiting for you. God's like, man, I want to give you this. But I know if I give it to you, you're going to waste it. Or I know it's going to be gone. Because you ain't respected what you got. You ain't thanked me for what you got. And you ain't gave. And I know you think it ain't much. But I got way much up here that I can give you. But you ain't appreciative of what you got already. So be appreciative of what you got in your circumstances, where you live. Start respecting where you live and taking care of where you live. No matter if it's in the hood, no matter how small, no matter how messed up it is, clean it, respect it, because it's at the end of the day, it's still yours. It's a roof over your head. You might be renting, but it's yours right now because you're paying the rent, right? So respect it and take care of that. People are like, oh, this ain't my property, so I do whatever. You lay your head in it, don't you? So why not clean it? Why not respect it? Respect what you have and see how things change and see if God starts blessing you with more. That goes with everything in life. Respect your spouse, your wife, your significant other, your husband. Respect them. Give them the love, give them attention that they need. Because if not, they're going to go somewhere else to get it. Best believe that. They're going to go somewhere else to get it. So you better start giving to your spouse so you can receive. It's in the book. So we got to start doing these things. You got to start appreciating what you have. Same thing with your bank account and your money. You want more money, but you can't manage the money that you have in your bank account, what God's blessed you with. I had to learn that too. Like, yeah, we were good. We were okay. Yeah, we got a little money. Yeah, we necessarily might not be paycheck to paycheck, but we have our struggles. And then, yeah, but I'm like, man, why can't we get over this hump? Like, good Lord, like, we might be good for 3, 4 months, and then bam, something comes and hits you, and you're like, yep, I'm back to square one again. Why can't we get over this hump? Why can't we get over this hump? Do you budget? Or do you just take your money and spend? Do you pay yourself first? Start doing these things so you can get to the bag. So start appreciating the money that's in your bank account. Start monitoring, start budgeting, start saving a little bit, putting a little bit back, start paying yourself first. And see if he starts blessing you with more money or more opportunities to get more money. Sometimes people don't even see it, but he might bless you with opportunities and you guys ain't even looking. All right. So take note. That's my gem for the day. Start thanking and start giving back. All right. Start thanking the Lord and appreciating what you got and start giving back. You will receive. All right. As I always say, stay safe, stay blessed. If you guys found any of this stuff, valuable, go ahead and share, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.